I just figured I would channel it, come on here. I know people go through this shit all the time, and it's just another message for people who go through this shit to use it as something positive, to then channel that into the positive ways that are going to make you better. Instead of the self-destructive thing, you want to channel that, and then it becomes a source of power, my friends. Yeah, I just recorded like 12 minutes. Fuck. It's recorded 12 minutes of some fucking heat pouring out my damn heart, and this shit was not recording on the mic. I don't know if I'm gonna release that part. I might just edit the sound, be a little weird. Either way, I'm just pick back up. So we're talking about heartache, we're talking about pain, the pain of heartache, and the beauty of it all, and just how when things are good, things are great. You know, I was speaking on how in my last relationship, when things were great, I had my own apartment, 3-bedroom apartment, Puerto Rico, on the island, working online, had my girl, and I was slacking. My physique was slacking because I was speaking on how, you know, I'm busting out the shirt, feeling brolic, feeling good. Because right now I'm just gonna give a quick recap. So pretty much we're speaking on heartache, we're speaking on the fact it's a beautiful thing, it's a driving factor, it's a great reflection, it's a great mirror to point us towards what we need to work on. So that shit was beautiful in that sense. And I was speaking on the contrast, like when everything's going good, you know, I was slacking, my complexion was, I was living on the island in Puerto Rico, fucking pale. How does that make sense? You know, I was chilling, smoking weed, drinking, watching fucking Netflix all the time, watching movies, not working on myself, slacking, because I was comfortable. Now I'm feeling the heartache, I'm feeling the pressure, want a family, but I have a lot of work to do still on myself. It's very clear, it's very apparent to me right now. And that's that's the feeling that I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling feelings of rejection. I actually regressed, hit up my fucking ex. She dubbed my shit. Thankfully, that was God. But still, it hurt my ego. My ego's been getting hurt lately, and it's weird because I do feel very validated, like I validate my own self. What really validates me when I walk past the mirror real quick, no matter how I'm feeling. Just picture this, picture me right now, you know, looking very fucking good, super highly blessed by God. Walking past the mirror, oh shit, veins still busting, no pump. Didn't even hit the macros fully today. Okay, we're not doing that bad. It's okay. Life is okay. we got the duffels. I might walk in, see the duffels. Okay, we're not doing that bad. It's not. It's all good. My life may have fell apart. I'm picking up the pieces currently, but it's not that bad. You feel me? We do got the Python Dufsky. We do got the Metallic Sun Dufsky. And we got the more Dufsky, inspired by Kobe. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. The veins are busting out the shirt. Could be worse. So, but being that I am this blessed means that I have to take this shit through the fucking stratosphere. You feel me? So even when I get to the point, because I do have to acknowledge my progress. Because there was a time years ago where, I mean, a situation is not quite what I would have imagined or wanted, but in certain ways, in certain aspects, it is. So we do have to acknowledge the growth, and I'm also acknowledging that once whatever I'm thinking about now, I'm gonna get there, of course, as long as I keep breathing. You know, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going hard. I'm gonna keep channeling this pain, this heartache, all this shit. I'm definitely gonna get there, but then it's gonna be a new thing. It's going to be a new mountain. It's going to be new goals. And I'm still pretty much more or less going to feel the fucking same. So, really just get to a point where there's always going to be this, I guess, certain level of heartache in life. But right now, I'm particularly feeling it. And it's really driving me. And when I really look back at all the growth that I've made, because I have came a long way. There's no denying that, you know. The other day I made a transformation, like from like 5-6 years ago till now. It's unrecognizable. It's crazy how much progress I've made, and I'm really proud of that. That makes me feel really good. There's no denying that I've made significant progress, and it's only gonna be exponentially more and more. But when I look back on that, what really made me change? It's the same feeling that I'm feeling now. This heartache, this heartbreak. That's what we're speaking about today. That's what really made me change. When I really look back on my relationships, I don't, you know, I'm very self-aware, So when I look back on my past relationships, it's not like, oh, she was horrible and this, that. Because we attract people who are on the same level as us. You feel me? So it's not like it's anybody else's fault. I really take the positive from it, and I see all the times when those relationships ended, even though in retrospect, it was the best thing. Still, in those moments, I really felt like the feeling I'm feeling now, that feeling of heartache, that feeling of rejection, you know what I'm saying? And if you do have the right response to it, even back then I didn't. Back then I would turn to smoking, drinking, drugs, all the fuck shit, self-destructive shit. And now I have the tools. Now I turn to the positive shit. Now I'm here talking about it so I can connect with people online, so I can build my platform. I fucking hit the gym. I fucking think about it. I'm like, we want to stay brolic. We want to stay looking our best, feeling our best. So you feel like this? Drink that fucking shake. Eat the meal, hit the macros, hit the workout, hit it heavy. Once you replace that shit and you flip it and you have positive outlets, you're on the right path for sure. Then it's only a matter of time. So let me get a drink of water real quick. But yeah, once you get it to that point, we're definitely just gonna keep progressing on a super exponential path. So being fully aware of myself, and one of my greatest skills is being able to step outside of myself. And really, when I look at this situation, it's like what I'm feeling right now is really just I like to pull fucking energy from the air, from everywhere. So when I start to feel comfortable and shit, I'm like, I need some pain. Maybe that's why subconsciously why I hit my ex up. And other situations that I want to speak on. But there's all sorts of situations. Well, also another one I could speak on, my fucking platform, getting deplatformed. Yeah, it does affect me, you know. But I'm happy to have like a new challenge now, because actually I was doing this shit as far as YouTube goes like since I was a kid, you know. And really I've always wanted to sell information, you know, like consulting type things or just information products in general. So this is a new challenge because I was really smashing Twitter. Like I was killing Twitter. I was doing millions easily. It was easy. I was still like, it still was a challenge because I wanted to just keep taking it to the next level, keep pushing it. But it was like a different type of game. It was like I was just pushing it, little tweaks here and there, like to just go more and more crazy, more sales on the products, more viral, you know, how viral can I get my design products, different things like that. But now it's like I'm starting from scratch, and this is really, when they say like the journey, because when you achieve certain things, it's like you see when you achieve it, like it's pretty empty by itself. The main like fulfillment is really the journey. It sounds corny, but it's really the truth. So in one aspect, it's really a blessing that I get to go through that again now, because I'm focusing on the YouTube shit. So it's like I'm really starting from scratch again. So all the small progresses is like really fulfilling. Just connecting with people and just figuring out those things along the way. It's just a really new challenge. It's a big challenge for me because now I really got to figure this shit out again. And then that's going to do so much for me once I do inevitably go crazy, go viral, build a huge platform on here as well. Thank God I have enough stacks of proof in the background in my past that I know that it's inevitable. You know, it's a difference from the first time you do something. It's like, will I do it? Can I do it? And that's part of it, and that makes it a lot harder. But for me now, it's like, I know for sure because I've been through it so many times. I've conquered so many different platforms. So it's just like, it's a matter of time. But it's a fun game. It's a fun challenge. It's a really big challenge for me now because I'm starting really from scratch. I don't have any sort of pull from any other platform bringing me shit. Like, this is really starting from the trenches, which is, it's fun. It's really fun. That whole journey of doing something that's just conquering something that's really big, and that whole journey along the way, it builds character. It builds character, and that's the fun part, because then you just get a level of mastery with yourself along the way. It's repetitions, you know, do it with this, do it with that. Then eventually you get to this point, which I'm pretty much at now already, but it's just even more so. You get to further and further degrees. You get to more levels of mastery with yourself, with your mind, and just being able to be coherent with anything. Picking in your mind, aligning, hit the lotus. Make this shit happen. It's a beautiful fucking thing. That's the closest we can get to God, which is why I actually love designing, because I believe that's one of the closest ways we can get to God. God creates, God designs. So art is one of those aspects that makes us feel very close to God. So, and you know, building up platforms and shit like that is also another art form that I really enjoy. So I'm happy to go along this progress. But bringing it back to the topic, you know what fuels that shit? Heartbreak. When I really look back in my life, there was this time. Actually, I'll share a story. There was a time when I was about 19, I would say. One of my lowest points. I was really abusing drugs a lot. Xanax specifically. Really out of my mind. Still thought I was the shit, just like I do now. And I'm sure in another 6-7 years, I will be like, or damn near 10 years now. In another 10 years, I'll be looking at this version of myself. I'll still be looking like, damn, he was onto something. He was crazy. But how the fuck did he have that confidence on that level? You know? Like, that's how it was. Like, I still thought I was the shit. Still was the shit. But it was just a much lower version of myself. And I didn't have the advantages I do now, as far as now when I do feel these driving feelings of heartbreak and pain, I have positive outlets. You know, I put it to the gym, put it to me and my macros, grow my platforms, connecting with others online, shit like that, creating new products, having the confidence. Before, I would never have the confidence to have made these fucking bags. You know what I'm saying? I would have been like, oh, what if it doesn't turn out right? What if I get scammed trying to order it? Oh, how will I find? Now I'm in a whole different spot. So, but back then, like I said, I didn't have these positive outlets. And when I was feeling those feelings, I would turn to more destructive means. And I was addicted to Xans. Like, I was off the shits, really losing my fucking mind, bro. Just my relationship with women, too, was even worse than it is now. Now I'm still not fully where I want to be. You know, I haven't started my family yet, shit like that. But back then, I was just in a whole different spot, not really understanding women that well. Now, at this point, I have a great understanding of myself, which in turn turns a great understanding with women. Also, I have a lot of experience with women. My last girlfriend, I actually lived with her for a while, so it's a whole different level. But back then, I remember I had this one ex, my first love, and I broke up with her. Damn, I'm noticing a pattern in my life. I break up with somebody, and then I be fucked up over it years later. It's crazy. So, same situation pretty much. I broke up with her in high school, my first love. Low key had it right the first time, bro. Anyway, so I would always I was chasing her after that shit, and she was over my shit. Plus, I was going down, bro. I was in a really bad spot, losing my mind, straight drug addict, loser, for real. Not tan, not brolic, nothing going for me, and somehow in my head, I still thought I was the shit. But yeah, I remember at this time, I was at a really low point, bro. I was off the shits. I was withdrawing, and I was calling her, and she had a boyfriend at this time, and I'll never forget. This is a funny ass story. So her man calls me, right? Let me plug up my phone, actually. It's just about to die. So I hit her up. I was hitting her up. Ooh, it was on 1% too. Your boy's telepathically tapped in. I would have been tight if that shit cut off. But, so, I hit her up, blew her up. She was I was probably blocked and shit. I think I hit her on Facebook or some shit. Fucking harassing her, right? And I'm going through it. I'm withdrawing. I'm at my childhood home, and I was withdrawing and fucking getting over this fucking Xans, right? So I get a call. I was sleeping for a day straight, bro. And out of my Xanax recovery sleep, I'm fucking wake up to my phone ringing, right? Half sleep, turn over, pick up my phone. Use one of my other phones, for example. Pick up my phone. I'm like, hello? I hear, leave my fucking girl alone, da 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 da. I'm like, what? I'm just waking up. I'm like, what are you talking about? Who's your girl? What the fuck? What are you talking about, bro? I didn't hit nobody's girl. What are you talking about, bro? You got the wrong number. He's like, nah. Leave my fucking girl alone, da da da. Like, bro, who is your girl? He's like, Jasmine. I'm like, what? Damn, I shouldn't fucking say the name, but fuck it, we don't care. Fuck it. We keep it 100% authentic in this bitch. Dang. So, Jasmine, I'm like, what? I don't know, Jasmine. Then it clicks in my head, Yasmin, my first love. So I'm like, oh, Yasmin? I'm like, nigga, that's my ass. I hung up on. Oh my god, bro. I could tell she was there with him type shit in the car. And she was like over my shit at this time, bro. So she was probably like gassed that her man was like standing up for her. And the way that I responded, like I just killed that shit, bro. Like she thought it was like she thought it was gonna be something else. And I thought I just killed the whole vibe, bro. And she wrote me the longest fucking message after that, bro. Killed my shit, bro. She was like, I wish I gotta fucking read that shit on one of these videos, bro. She was like, you're so disrespectful to women. How do you think you're ever gonna get a woman? Da 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 da. She's like, you're disgusting. All you do is sleep on people's couches all day. You're a drug addict. Da da da. She killed my shit, bro. Really, really got through to me. Like, even though I was out of my mind, like, it really hit me in my soul, bro. And that shit hurt. And I literally actually left her alone after that for like years, bro. And I actually put that shit in the tuck and like use that shit for fuel, bro. That pain just ties it back to the topic here. Heartache, heartbreak. Using it as fuel, using pain as fuel, pain in general too, but now we're talking about heartbreak and heartache. So that shit really hurt me, bro, and I really put that shit in the tuck. And low-key in the back of my mind for years, I was like working to better myself, and it was like I was running away from that feeling. Like, that's maybe not the best way to say it, but I was just using it as fuel. Yeah, I guess you could say that. And I was just like always kind of chasing her validation after that. Damn, we're getting really real. I'm really reflective on this shit now. But pretty much that shit had a positive effect on me though, because it did push me to keep pushing myself for years, bro, until finally I got the validation. Years later, we ain't gonna go into it, I'm saying. But shout out to her. Mad love for her, for sure, for the rest of my life. Shout out to you. Always pray for you. You're the best. She just got married and shit. But I'm saying too much. Okay. But, you know. Shit. I say all that to say, when we're going through these feelings of heartbreak and heartache and shit like that, bro, this shit is all good for us if we use it in the positive way. If we use it to actually help us to find the positive outlets and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then when we feel that, we use it to drive us towards the positive shit, towards bettering ourselves. You feel me? So, this shit was all over the place. Video before this got fucking cut off. I'm trying not to do too much. Wanted to just get the message across. Wanted to just make a fucking video today. Was feeling the heartache heavy. Feel a lot better now. This is my fucking therapy now. This is one of my positive outlets. I'm doing a video every day. I had different topics and shit, but today I was feeling heavy on my heart with heartache, different shit going on in relation to that. You feel me? So I just figured I would channel it, come on here. I know people go through this shit all the time, and it's just another message for people who go through this shit to use it as something positive, to then channel that into the positive ways that are going to make you better, as opposed to the destructive ways, like feeling crazy, feeling the heartache, going drinking, doing drugs, whatever, self-destructive shit. Instead of the self-destructive thing, you want to channel that, hit the lotus, hit the fucking lotus, channel it, GPS, highest version of myself, GPS into that shit, plug it in the GPS, use that shit to make you better. And then it becomes a source of power, my friends. So that's the main fucking point of the video for today. Use the heartache, use the heartbreak as a source of power. Continue to get better, continue to grow, put it into positive shit that's gonna make you grow, and you're gonna be fucking winning forever. Next thing you know, you'll be a little bit further along the journey. I'm not fully where I want to be, but I'm brolic. You know what I'm saying? I got my mind on point. You know what I'm saying? Bulletproof mind, staying focused no matter what the fuck is going on. No matter what the fuck, if your life falls apart, you pick up the fucking pieces. Keep a positive mindset. Put the work in. Stay locked in. Stay brolic. Stay tan. Become the man. But yeah, that's it. So catch you guys in the next one. You know the fucking vibes. Take over worldwide. You got two options when you fuck with us, baby. You could win with us, or you could watch us fucking win. Let's get it. I see you on the next one.
It's